Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome. This is Tina, aka Teemaw here, and have we got a haul for you. I have been buying pens this summer like no one's business. I don't know why. I thought I would never need any more pens. Well, need is not the word. It's not the correct word. But I was introduced to pens again. I bought my first diamond painting pen a few years ago, but I didn't use it, and I just continued to use the pick me up pen, and that's what I've been using, a refillable pen. But this summer, I just started being introduced to all these new turners and casters, and I've gone crazy. So let's get into this. We'll start with the one right here in the middle. This is from Kevin's Creations on Etsy. He's from Pennsylvania, as you can see. And my co-host for this summer's Rainbow Sparklers event in our Facebook group, Diamond Painting with Sparklers, Keisha Warren, she was my co-host, and she is a pen fanatic. Well, you would think I would be at this point too, but she has many, many, many pens, and I will not ever catch up to her. Right, Keisha? She's warned me, don't fall into the trap. But she did tell me about Kevin because I wanted a wood pen. I need different types of pens because when I diamond paint for a long time, my fingers get tired and hurt. So I need ones that I hold in different ways. I need ones that are different weights. I need different sizes because even my favorite pens, using it over and over again, will hurt my finger. So this Kevin's Creations, he is actually on Etsy is where I found him. Here we go. So it looks like he has a Facebook group too, Kevin's Creations. I did not know that. 2Ks, Kevin's Creations, on Instagram and Etsy, Kevin's Creations Store. And so I messaged him, and he custom made me my first wood pens. Let's see what we have here. Okay, see, I forgot. It's been so long. When I bought this one was the beginning of September. Ooh wee, so look at this. I guess he had this one in his shop. I'm not sure if it was on sale or not, but it is a twist pen, an ink pen. So this one's an ink pen. Isn't that beautiful? I love that it has a finger rest here or a finger stop, and it's not too fat. And it's very smooth. All right, I like that. And I'm glad that we are unboxing them so I can start using them. And this is my first wooden diamond painting pen. Isn't that a beauty? Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I loved this. And I told him I wanted it thin to medium and not too long with a finger stop, finger rest. So I'm going to have to try this for an extended period of time and see how my fingers like that. But it is gorgeous, beautiful. Thank you, Kevin, over there at Kevin's Creations on Etsy and Facebook. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's go straight up here to this beautiful package. Isn't that fun? I just love that. That was fun getting that. This is from Bella's DP Pens. I bought this off Etsy. She's from Texas. I believe she also has a Facebook group. She is also one of the ones I first bought a diamond painting pen from about 3-ish or so years ago. I bought a couple because they were so inexpensive when she first started diamond turning. And again, I didn't use them much, but I did buy from her in the beginning. And now she has a Facebook group that she runs. But the reason I got this one is it popped up as a suggestion on Etsy. You may like this. So Etsy's learning my preferences here, and that gets me in trouble too. So let's see. Can you guess what it's going to be if Etsy popped up, says you may like this? So it's in unicorn tissue paper. It's got it wrapped real nice around some cardboard so it doesn't get hurt. So that's clever. I like that idea. Let's see. So she's got that wrapped up like candy again. Be fearless. Thank you again. Looks like a piece of candy, a big old piece of candy wrapped up like that. That's okay. Look at there. Look at there. So now you know why I got this pen. Neon, psychedelic neon. Look at that. So this obviously is not, this isn't a shade that I would normally get. And I'm not sure how my fingers are going to like that. It might be slightly longer than I'm used to. Let's see. So this one's about 5¼ inch. I like around 5 inches and not too heavy. So this one might be a little bit on the heavier side, but it was so fun. I really wanted that pen. So that's from Bella. Let's see what else she had in here. Boy, that one's wanting to roll. Okay, so she has other things in here. If you believe in yourself, anything is possible. It looks like something might have been stuck to that. Oh, my kids just love when I buy stuff that has candy. Look at that, a rainbow lollipop. And then sample packs. And she has different AB drills in there, and they're all mixed up. So it says 5 different colors of AB drills sample packs. Okay. And I think that this resin piece was supposed to be stuck right there. Or one of them was. I'm not sure which one was. This one's sticky on the back. There we go. There you go. So she gave some resin pieces in there. Pretty pink sunflower, sparklies. And this one with a dragonfly. So, oh, look at that little magnet there. Well, I have to see if it holds it on. And then some diamonds. So she must be pouring some resin too. Well, I guess if she's casting her own blanks, she might be anyway. So anyway, so there's cute. Listen to that. Yep, I like that. All right, well, that was neat. And it says Bella's Handmade Diamond Painting Pens. Right there on Facebook. Bella's Handmade Diamond Painting Pens. And, or Bella's DP Pens on Etsy. So there's Bella's stuff with a lot of extra goodies. That was sweet. I wonder if there's a difference between a gentleman turner like Kevin, who was kind of a no-nonsense, you know, packaging and frills. I don't even think I got a business card in that, as opposed to a woman. I don't know. Hopefully that's not being prejudiced. Sorry if it is. Okay, guys, let's get to the next one. So let's see which one. Okay, Lady Lathe. Stacy Travis was introduced to me from Amy Reed from Crystal Canvas Designs. We went to the Diamond Painting Retreat together in June in Ohio, me and Amy, and she had this gorgeous pen that I said, I want that pen. And she couldn't remember who turned it right then. But later on, I contacted her again, and she reminded me, and sure enough, she gave me Stacy's name. I messaged Stacy on Facebook. And I think that Stacy is mainly based out of Facebook, excuse me. And in Facebook, she's called Lady Lathe Custom Designs, I believe. And she's out of Florida. Hurricane Ian didn't hurt them too bad. I think they lost power for just a little bit in a section of their fence. So they fared pretty well there. So she had it wrapped up in this tissue paper. Look at that. Oh my gracious. Isn't it beautiful? This pastel rainbow, like a pastel neon though. So not washed out. Oh, it's just beautiful. And she put sparkles on there for me. It was just beautiful. A little bit shorter than expected, like a 4¼ instead of about 4¾ But you know what? It is so light. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. And she put some finger rest on the end. I am finding that I've been pushing so hard on when I diamond paint that is also what hurts my finger. So I've tried to change my methods. She's got this big old bag too. Look at that. So look at this. She's been pouring her resin pieces. She's got a leaf and a sparkly shell and a butterfly. Oh, that's pretty. And a rose. Gracious. She's got Sorry about that. There you go. All those resin pieces. Some peachy green tea. So there we go. Lady Lathe Customs by Design. Stacy Travis in the Facebook group. Lady Lathe Customs by Design. Handcrafted writing pens, kitchenware, coffee scoops, keychains, craft items, and more. Oh, she's got a Bible verse down there. Ephesians 2, 8 through 10. By the way, I won another one from her. So that I won right before Ian hit. And I know that she has that ready for me. I don't know if she's mailed it yet. Diamond painting pens and stainless steel tip, his and hers. Look at that. So that actually is somebody else's card. She put in her own order there. Colleen Herzina says his and hers. Not sure about that. I hadn't heard of that. She says, I am thankful for, and it says, thank you. Hope you love it, Stacy. And I do. It is beautiful. And I actually think that although it's a teeny bit shorter than expected, that it is going to be perfect, especially for travel and for diamond painting for long periods of time. It's not too heavy at all. I can't wait to try it out. All these little things in here, some leaves for fall and some crosses. Oh my goodness, they're popping all over the place. Okay, kids are going to love these. That's what we'll do. Make a little goodie bag for all the grandkids. What do you think? All right. Okay, Lady Lathe, there you go. All right, who's next? Kevin Carpenter. Here we go. Kevin Carpenter is on Facebook. He's from Wisconsin. I bought an ink pen from him years ago, and his name popped up, and I saw some of his pens. I commented on them, and I ordered one. Of course, right? I ordered one. So this was back at the end of August, and this is what I ordered. I was trying to get him again. His pen shapes tend to be a little bit fatter, and I tried to get him to make it narrow and to have, again, that finger rest. So look at this. Those are seashells in there, and they're pretty colorful. Isn't that nice? So I thought that was so unique and beautiful. So it's actually, it looks like they're actually in the water. Isn't that is just so unique. So I got this one, again, slightly longer than I'm used to, but a very unique pen. And look at there, he threw in this pen. So I had not had a pine cone pen before. It has some sparkle in there. You can see that sparkle. And a wood, so it's a hybrid pen. This may be my first hybrid. I can't remember. This may be my first hybrid, but it is lighter than the one with the shells. So it is lighter than that. Let's see if we can measure how long those are. About 5.5. Not super duper long. Just not around the 5-inch mark, but 5.5 is where those are. So those are from Kevin Carpenter on Facebook out of Wisconsin. And that was so sweet of him. My goodness, I got 2 pens instead of 1 that I ordered. That was nice. Okay. So let's see who comes next. We're going to do Pashi pens next because they're sitting right in front of me and they come in these nice purple envelopes. So Pashi pens. Nicole from Pashi Pens has an active Facebook group. This is where I won these from. And she does have a site. She's out of Pennsylvania. I think it's just pashipens.com if I'm not mistaken. But I've won, all the ones I've gotten from her are from her Facebook group. And she has pen drops. And you say, me, please, under there. And if your number is drawn, then you get the right to buy that pen. And her pens are very affordable. I like all of the unique shapes that she does. I like her creativity. She's the sweetest gal. I met her when we were both sponsoring the Ticket to Ride event at the beginning of the year. She was one of the sponsors as well. And I joined her Facebook group, and I've been buying pens ever since from her. Took a little hiatus at one point and then it's picked up here again. So let's see what we got here from Nicole. I got 2 of them. I won one either back-to-back weeks or 1 week in between. I'm not sure. I don't always see the drops, and I don't always like everything she drops. So PashiPens.com. She is from Pennsylvania, and hers are pretty affordable. So this pen was $32, and I paid for standard shipping $5.50. You can choose standard or priority. I guess you take a risk with the standard. Oh, that's sweet. So she's got a lollipop in there with it. Again, kids love that. And of course, yep, Rainbow Lotus pen. I love it. My other rainbow pen that I've ordered after my Rainbow Sparkler event has not got here yet. So I'm waiting for Erin McGee to turn that for me. But this one is perfect. I just saw the rainbow and loved it. It also has the finger rest or finger stop or finger rest. I love that. This one's pretty light. And this doesn't seem too big. It would be right at 5 inches. So I'm really pleased with this size too. I would call this a thin to medium-ish, but more thin. So I'm pleased with that. Several of the pens I've gotten from Nicole are a bit longer, and the pens are so unique shape that they don't always fit well in my hand, but I think this one's a perfect match. I really like this one. So good job on that one, Nicole. And let's get to the other one we got from her. Have a candy pile going for the kids. All righty, let's see. Now this one's definitely more unique here. So she packages them well in the bubble wrap and in a bubble mailer. And look at there, a pink pop, mini charm pop with the pink diamond pen. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So honestly, I don't know if I can actually diamond paint with this, to be perfectly honest, but her pen drop, whenever this was, I can't remember. Let's see if it has a date on here. Was let's see, it's called a ring pop placer, and she called this a pink heart. This was the first time, so I bought this into September. This was the first time that I paid for a tip. You have your choice of the free tips. So this tip was free, the standard tip is free, plus the little mini placer. Those are free. You get to choose those tips. I chose to pay for this angled one this time because although I might have one, I don't have many. And I think that if I were to even try this, that I'm going to have to do this at an angle because I don't think I could see where I'm placing it, holding it with my fist like this, especially with this in here. So I doubt I'm going to be able, I'll probably have to take this out. So basically this is more of a token, right? A sparkly pink diamond, and oh my goodness, there are hearts inside. There are glitter hearts inside the sparkly pink diamond. That's so funny. Perfect colors. Although I will tell you, I bid on another one that she had that week. It was neon. I really wanted the neon diamond. I really did. But at least I won one, and it's sparkly pink. So it's still great for me because that's my favorite single color would be pink. Okie dokie here. Let's see what we have next. Let's do BFF, Diamond Painting Pens. They are on Facebook. They do have their own site. I just found out about that though. I have been ordering off of Facebook from them and I did not know they had their own site. I looked it up as I was preparing for this video, and they have dozens and dozens and dozens of blank choices, and then they can turn them and customize them for you. I did not even know that. Maybe that's a good thing. They're from Nevada. So I know that Kadam is at least one of the turners there or part of the Facebook group. So BFF, Diamond Painting Pens and Accessories, BFFDiamondPaintingPens.com, and the Facebook group. So there's their card. It's nice when they include a card so I can show you guys. Okay, so she had this packaged well. It was also in that bubble mailer. It's in this bubble wrap. Okay, and so I had 5. No, I'm not. Well, maybe I am crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, looky there. So I can get these little mini placers from them too with an angled placer at no extra charge. And then I got this bright pink pen, of course. And this is one of their new shapes, a regular wavy. Honestly, it's almost too thin. If that, I never thought that I would ever say a pen was too thin, but it almost is in this valley. So when I hold it now, if I'm doing it angled, I don't have to hold it in the valley. I would hold it like this and it'd be fine. If I'm holding it straight up and down, then I've learned not to place hard, and I can hold it like this, and I can do that and not hurt this finger, which is what hurts the most, is the middle finger there. So these are tissue. Oh yes, this one's called Sugar Rush. Oh my goodness, I wanted that so bad. I think somebody, it might have been Nicole that had that in her group, and I wanted it so bad and missed that one. And then when Katem had it over in the BFF group, I said, yes, I want one. So I spoke up for one right away. Okay, so this is a chunky wavy. I think this is the regular wavy, and I went with a chunky wavy on this one. And of course, it's pink, blue, and purpley sparkles. And I have a feeling I'm going to like that chunky wavy too, to be honest. This might be too thin. I know, that's crazy. I just never thought, although it is lightweight. So I'm going to have to get some diamond painting in, guys, so that I can test which ones I like the best. I went ahead and got this one that looks like water. I can't remember the name of all these blanks. Isn't it pretty? And the reason is because I don't have blue. I generally don't have blue. Oh, look here. Kevin's was blue, a turquoise blue because of the sea. Boy, his is really heavy compared to this one. So let's see what the general length of these are. So the length is right under 5, more like 4 3/4. So the length is perfect. Oh, I think you tell her what you want. I think I told her the length I wanted. I told her the shape and the length, I believe. With the tips that you want, you get to choose. Oh, look at this one. It's opal. It's sparkly opal. I forgot about this one. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not sure why that appeals to me so much, but it's beautiful. So there's flakes of iridescent or holographic sparkles inside of this opalescent white pen. It's beautiful. Those are so nice. So that's 5 pens from BFF. Now, I got this style because earlier in the summer, I had bought some other styles from them. Katem's regular style. I think they call it 3-bump. Let's see, I'll grab one. Sorry about that. No, that's my metal tip. So this is the 3-bump here. And that's a mini, maybe? Love the colors here. I think this is the mini. See the short one, and there's the regular 3-bump. I think it's called that. And then again, this was me trying the slender wavy or the regular wavy. And love those colors. So there's my pens from BFF. There we go. Diamond painting pens on Facebook and a website. I'm running out of space for the pens. I'll have to show you what I got for that. Because I'm going to have to start counting. I can't go over 100. I'll tell you why in a minute. I got a case that I can't go over 100. Unless we come up with some new rules. Should I do that? Should I come up with some new rules? We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Diamond Pen Pal. Now, this is one of my newest obsessions. I will tell you that. Diamond Pen Pal is on Facebook and Etsy. They are out of Rhode Island. I buy from them on Etsy. I didn't know they had a Facebook page, so these are back and forth. Some are only Facebook or mainly Facebook, and I don't know about their other places, but they do have a Facebook page, but I buy from them on Etsy. And they also, I have since discovered them that they also do custom pens for you. Now, how I first found out about them was at the retreat this summer. I won a pen. Well, there's a whole story behind this pen. I actually didn't win this. when I went up to the gift table to pick things, the gal right in front of me got the last one. And I had been trying to talk somebody in, trying to horse trade somebody out of theirs. So I didn't know there was 3 or 4 of these there. And so I went to the last night we were getting ready to leave. I went to talk to a friend of mine, Jenny Eves, the Uncrafty Crafter. I went to talk to her and she had one of these pens. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know there was more than one of these pens. She goes, yep. And I'm like, you were right in front of me. I didn't know that I could have got that. Well, I couldn't have because she went in front of me. But anyway, I said, do you want to trade? She goes, no, not really. Well, I might if you had a slender pen or do you have a roll stop pen? Well, my new friend Berta had a roll stop pen that I had traded her product for earlier, a slender one. And so I had that. I traded with Jenny. And so we have this deal going on. It's kind of like we're co-owners. So this reminds me of the retreat. Is it fat? It is fat. So fat. I doubt, and it's heavy. So I don't know that I would really ever use this for diamond painting, but it is a memento of the retreat. And she says if I don't want it or can't use it, that we could trade it back next year. So we'll have to see if it's going to be an ongoing trade thing or if I'm allowed to just keep it as a memento or not. But these things are like $85. But the really unique thing about them is they have a flat side. And it's called a roll stop. See, so all these other pens that were rolling, when I set them down, that this one does not roll, which I love that idea. But I also discovered that when I go to diamond paint, so even though this one technically is too big fat for my hands, when I go to diamond paint, because of the fat side, you see where I'm holding that? My finger doesn't hit it right there where it hurts. So I can hold this a lot longer this way than if I'm doing a regular pen and I tuck that finger back. So I love their pens. I love painting with their pens. And let's see what I got earlier. So these were some more multi-placers. Here it is. Diamond Pen Pal, it says. Home of the original no-roll diamond painting pens. I don't even know how they do it. I don't know what process they do to get a side flap. Diamond Pen Pal. This is a really unique card. It's very big compared to a regular card. Please visit our Etsy shop, Diamond Pen Pal, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Diamond Pen Pal. Veteran and family owned. Well, there you go. There you go, folks. Veteran and family owned. Now, I will tell you, these are not inexpensive pens. Not inexpensive. Now, on Etsy, I didn't know. I did get free shipping. So over 35, I did get free shipping. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love this pen. And believe it or not, I thought this was going to be too fat, but it was so pretty. I got it anyway. It's not because of the flat side. Oh, okay. And when they do them, they have them in groups. So like this one I think is tapered. I think this one's called tapered. I think. And then this one is a finger rest. So this one is under the finger rest group. So you could hold it like this. Again, I'm finding that I like holding them like this, or I put my fingers on the flat side and my fingers don't get near as tired. Aren't those pretty? And there we go. Another finger rest one. And it's like fire. It's got sparkles all in it. See that? They're just beautiful. Oh, so expense. This one is $40 and these two are $50. And I don't know why one is more than another. I don't know why. So, but they are more expensive. These are $40 and $50. I love them. Oh, looky there. I didn't know that we had some pizza in there. Kids can't eat that pizza, but they'll have fun with it. So Diamond Pen Pal. But wait, we aren't done yet. No. I then discovered that Diamond Pen Pal did customs. which I didn't know when I was just ordering from their site, because I finally found their Facebook page and they're like, oh my gosh, I love this color. Oh my gosh, I love that color. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So they're like, you can custom order those from us. Like, really? Then let me mess around with some of your pens and see which ones I like the most. So on this one, they gave a little cover minder. So they gave me that little popsicle cover minder in this order. And they package them really nicely. They're in a little bubble pouch inside a bubble pouch. And these protective sleeves. Oh, this one seems like a shorty. Oh, yes. So this is, well, I don't know exactly what this one's called. Let's see if I have a piece of paper in there to tell me. No, it just says, do not buy, custom order for Tina. Okay, so again, I don't know. I paid $90 and shipping for these, so maybe customs are different. I didn't get free shipping. This one's called Sanderson Sisters. It is beautiful. This is not black in there. It's a dark blue. Oh goodness, there's even a sparkle in there. It's shimmery, like mother of pearl almost, sparkly. Again, the flat side has the finger rest. It's beautiful. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know what Sanderson Sisters are. I don't know who they are. I did see Jenny wearing a shirt, I think, that said Sanderson Sisters on it, but other than that, I don't know. And of course, rainbow herringbone or something like that is a little shimmer in there too, a little bit, and the flat side. Now, I will tell you that this doesn't look like it has much of a finger rest to me. So I'm not sure why, since I custom ordered this, why it wasn't more tapered. It is shorter, so they did get the length right, but I did ask for it to be tapered. And this doesn't have much to it to stop that finger from slipping off. So maybe if I hold it that way, that would work. So we'll see. Maybe that will work. It's pretty though. So those are my diamond pen pals. And Berta's coming to this next retreat. She's supposed to bring more pens. So I've asked people, y'all want to bring pens and trade? So we might be bringing some pens to trade at the retreat. And okay, here we go. Lassen Lathe Works. Diamond Pens and More. He's on Facebook and Etsy. So this is, and he's from California. And Daniel, I bought my first shiny pen from Daniel years ago, and it was gorgeous. You know, had to shine. Obviously, that's why I got it. And his Lassen Lathe Works, and he's on Etsy and Facebook. It was through Etsy when I bought him before, but now he's selling in both places. I got these on Etsy. Let's see what we got in there. He had a sale. That's right. He had a sale at the end of August. Oh, this is supposed to be a surprise. Uh-oh. I bought this for Jerry for his birthday. That is an antler and a gun, a bullet, so it's a bullet gun barrel, and this is an antler here. Oh, look at that. Now he don't have all fancy pens or nothing like, oh wow, look at that. Oh. So it's like load and lock too, because it's spring activated. Cool. But that wasn't supposed to be opened. I don't know why. I have it in there. So Lassen Lathe Works by Daniel in California. I can't talk tonight. There you go. Okay. I'm going to have to put that one away. I'm going to have to hide that one. Oh, look at there. Man, I forget what I bought. I better get these out and put them up so I don't buy the same things again. So this is more like a dark rainbow, a swirly dark rainbow. And again, the ends are what I like with the stop finger rest, stop. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, looky there. I don't remember the names of these, but he had names on like Fairy or something. Like Fairy Princess or something. There's no invoice in there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Gosh, I sure hope I've been showing y'all these right. Oh, Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I forgot I had that. Ah, I'm so sorry. That is so cool. I didn't know this is my first custom like click pen or something, and it has a screen touch thing. I can't talk anymore, but that is so cool. I love that. Look at the different neon colors in that compared to the Bella pen. Wow, I am so excited. Boy, it's like getting presents all over again. When you wait this long to open them, this is awesome. Now I can start using them. Well, I am really excited. Okay, that is exciting. So this one is a twist pin. Yeah, this princess one is a twist pin. It's, oh, wants to come undone. There we go. Whoop, whoop. We don't want to unscrew it. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, I'm excited about that. But we're still not done because Daniel also has stuff on Facebook that he releases probably once a week. And so I turned on notifications there and I won the right to buy one of his pens there. I can't remember all the names for one. I don't remember if one's Cotton Candy or I can't remember Sunset Sparkle. I don't remember. There you go. Isn't that pretty? So very subtle colors in this one, but beautiful. And yes, one more the next week he had another release, and I also got in on that. Now they're somewhat similar. Look, these are somewhat similar. I told him what shape and the length to do. Let's see if we got what length it is. So 5 inches. This one is about 5 1/8. So one got to be a little bit longer on that one. But I told him 4 bump. So it would be almost like the tapered pen on the Diamond Pen Pal. But these are very similar colorways. Not the same quite. This one has more purple and gold, but they're very similar styles. Pretty pens, but again, they are similar. So this one has a little bit fatter bumps than that. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to see how those work for me. There we go. Now I am done with Daniel pens. And as you can see, he puts them in these boxes. Okay. Are we done yet? Done yet? One last box. Should we go for it or call it quits? 38 minutes. Let's see. I tell you what, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it because this is where I have gotten a lot of my pens from. I do customized pens at KNS Custom DP Pens on Etsy. Her name is Carrie, and she's from Illinois. Now, the KNS, I can't remember what S. There's another gal, and I'm not sure their relation, to be honest with you. I'm really not. Like if they're mother-daughter, that might be it. I'm not sure. And they make the custom pens that I love. The pick-me-up sticks that I was talking about earlier that I started off using. But I got other goodies too. So let's look at this. I got a mermaid tail, a foam mermaid tail. Why, you ask? Why? Because that is very light and squishy and hopefully won't hurt my finger if it starts hurting. So I'm trying all kinds of different things. Oh, yes. I know why I didn't order this earlier. Okay, I ordered this in August, and it's because it had gifts in it, and I had to give the gifts away and let them receive them first before I open the package with all the stuff in it. So, excuse me, this is my first custom resin tray. Obviously, you can see with dpwithsparklers.com on it. I think this one is called, let me check here on the list. Oh, glow. This says it glows. Unicorn Dust is what it's called. Unicorn Dust. And this said that it glows. Okay. Now these are pretty heavy compared to the regular China boat, which it looks to me like she might have made a mold out of the regular China boat. And they also, I don't know if you can see, they're not quite straight. See, it's kind of bowed a bit. So I don't know if there's a way to make that straighter or not, warm it up. I don't know. I don't know. So I think it'll still work with the drills, but this one's a little bit bowed, and it's probably from the resin and doing things to it. So here's my next one. And this one, she customized these for me. These are $20. You can get, you can get the unicorn dust for 15, but to put your name on it is another 5. So these are 20. And then here's one, and I had her customize this one to match a pen that I've gotten from her. And I said, rainbow holographic like the pen. And so this is what she made. I'll show you the pen in a minute. Now this one is not quite as, I don't know if warp's the right word, but I do see how doing the resin makes them heavier and not quite as straight, if that's the case. But obviously, as much as I've spent on trays and pens too, but as much as I spent on trays, I got these because they're unique. They're unique when I diamond paint online and live. Look at that. Folks can see the DP with sparklers as I'm moving the drills around. And of course, my last one, this one is Unicorn Dreams. So Unicorn Dreams, Unicorn Dusk, and Rainbow Holographic. So there you go. Those are the 3 custom trays I got. Now see, this one sits flat. So I'm not sure if there's something I can do with those others or not. This one's the worst there. But they are beautiful. We'll have to practice putting drills in those. Aha. So here's my pen. See that? Yeah, see, this is the right video to put it on because of the pens. So this is the pick-me-up pen. And she put Teemaw on there for me with DP with sparklers. Wow, that's a really big name compared to my last one. So my last one had a smaller name, but that's fine too. That looks great. And see how it's supposed to match the tray. And I gave my daughter's birthday was this past weekend, and I gave her this with her name on it, Tiffany. So she has a special diamond painting pen along with, look at here, look at here. Oh, it's like Christmas when you don't open them in a while. Okay, so for a while. So this one is, again, Teemaw, DP with sparklers, but it's an ink pen. So I got an ink pen and a pencil set so I can keep and use those every day when I'm not diamond painting, since I don't get to do that much these days. So look, I got a whole set there of that rainbow holographic. And then I asked her, can you make the cover minder to match that too? Because I really liked it. So there it is. Thank you for your order. It's Carrie and Shelby. There you go. Carrie and Shelby. It says, you are the heart of my business. And so they poured a resin diamond there with tons of sparkle and to match the color of those pens. I also asked her, and of course she's got airheads. Oh shoot, I should have showed y'all the way this was all wrapped up in here. So this was all pretty with this tissue paper in here. We've got airheads that were sitting there, so more in the candy pile. Got pretty sticker. Oh, another pretty sticker there. So those are flower stickers. Here is one of my pens, Teemaw. And so she has pens that can have different color ink. And we were going back and forth. I ordered so much from her that she shut the shop down that next week in order to get catch up on all of her orders. And we went back and forth and trying to get, I had tried to get different color inks before, but I must have overwhelmed her and she forgot. So this time I asked her again, and instead of just guessing around, she just sent me the different color inks to go in them because I have ordered pens from her before. I'm trying to see where my other Teemaw pen is. There's another one. Let's grab those. So I got these from her earlier this year. See this rainbow ink pen right here? This one says Teemaw. And this pen has like a printed paper on it. And then she coats it in resin. Whereas these, like this, so this one is the neon rainbow that I had customized for me. She has this holographic rainbow in her shop. And I said, and then she had a neon rainbow that had a palm tree on it, a silhouette of a palm tree. And I said, hey, can you make me a neon rainbow that's in the background of the palm tree, but put it on these other things for me? So my other pick-me-up pen is made of this neon rainbow. It's on the table out there. That's the first one I got from her. I now also have the neon, not neon, excuse me, the unicorn dust pen in the pick-me-up style. I have that from her as well, and I have this one, the unicorn dream pen from her, and I have this one, and then this one from her. So I have 4 diamond painting pick-me-up pens from her, right? Like you need 4, because you can, like you need 100 of them, like, right? So, but anyway, I got all the different colors, and there were still more. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. And anyway, I got a matching pen for that style too. Oops, there's one more. That's always fun. One more thing down in the box. And then we're call it a night. There you go. Now this one's fat. Teemaw. And it has the sparklers. Like, so there's glitter down in there. Rainbow glitter with, I don't know what's going around there. I don't know if it's washi tape. I have no idea. And it's covered in resin. So this one's fatter. I don't know if you can see that or not. Thicker. That one's much thicker. There you go. See the end there? It is much thicker around the end on this one. So she must have put another coating on that to make that. Pretty cool though, right? So these are thinner and this one's thicker. I guess from the amount of coating she does. But there you go. There's my custom order from K&S. And I don't see a card there. It's because it was on here. So it was K&S Custom DP Pens. They're out of Illinois. I paid $5 for this one. The cover minder was $5. Now these pick-me-up pens, these custom pick-me-up pens, see this one was $35. And again, I told you the trays were $20 because of the custom trays. So these pens, when you get a custom pen, they're $10. And the pencil was $9. Oh, so this quad one, this quad gel ink pen, I'm not sure why, but it was $11 as opposed to the $10 ones. Maybe because of how thick it is. Well, this rainbow one, this one here was also $11. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because I put my name on them. That's it. It's probably an extra $1 to put my name on them. So, that's my guess. And there you go, folks. My gracious alive. There we go. Pens, pens, more pens, and even a couple of few trays thrown in there. Thanks for your time, your patience with me as I'm getting used to doing these unboxings here. And I appreciate all this watching me with all my pen haul. I've been doing these over months, but it's still a crazy. Are you kidding with me? I can't believe it. Guess what was stuck under my computer? Ta-da! There's one more! One more from Ivy's Dazzlers. She was last, but certainly not least. Ivy's pens are phenomenal. She has a Facebook group, Ivy's Dazzlers, and a website now, her own website. She's from Illinois. She does custom pens. They are phenomenal. I cannot believe I lost this there under the... Yo, this is crazy. Okay, so she uses these little rubber rings around her pens. I'll show you. Here we go. Ivy's Dazzlers. Ivy'sDazzlers.com and on Facebook, Ivy's Dazzlers. Okay, so Ivy's been a customer of mine for a few years, and she started with these pens. I'm not sure who came up with the idea. I think it was her husband, but she she takes a resin blank, well, I say resin, whatever type of blank, a pen blank, and her husband has created a refillable diamond painting pen that they make. So they make these tips. So now they have these rainbow tips, and you roll a little pea size of wax or putty. You can do wax or putty. She even sells wax too that you put in down in there, and then you screw this down and it'll come out the end. And the reason those rings are there is because when it's first filled up, this is exposed and people don't like that feel of that thread. So they'll put the rings on that thread and you won't feel that metal. Now she made me, this is a skinny mini. This is called a skinny mini, which she's just started making this summer. Let me show you what she first made for me. Okay, so I had her customize one for me last year. Look at this. It says Tina and neon and our sparklers. So these are our drills inside this pen, but it is heavy and pretty fat. So it's pretty fat and heavy, and it really is for me just a little bit too heavy to diamond paint with. I tried, and see here covering those threads, but of course I love this pen, and this is what the heads of the pen look like in the beginning, just silver. And then, so I did have her make me this pen, so this is more narrow than the fat pen, the little bit fatter, and it's beautiful, beautiful. And this is when her very first colorful tip, so this was like a bronze tip with this golden molten beautiful blank. And since I don't do well with a lot of bumps, we went straight on this one. But it's still fairly heavy, and compared to the preciseness of these tips on these pick-me-up pens, it was still too heavy for my hand. Beautiful, excellent concept, but a little heavy. Guess what she started this year? She started skinny minis. And I have now got 3 more. And I did another one. So I have 4 of these now. I have 4. Do I need 4? Nope, I don't need 4. But you can put different putties in them. You can put a pink wax in one. You can put different scented putties in them, and you can have them going. But they are all, you load them up. And I had a friend of mine sent me a blank. That's my first blank ever, a cocoon. I think it was cocoon. Anyway, yeah. And I said, Ivy, could you make me 2 pens out of that? She goes, sure can. So she made me 2 pens out of the one blank, and she gave me different colored tips. And then I also bought this neon rainbow here from her as well at the same time. So there you go. Those are the last. These have to be the last, right? Last of the last. And I love Ivy's pens. Now they are expensive. I think this pen was $75 or $85. But it's refillable, and it's beautiful, and it's so unique, and I love not having to dip the pen in. So that is over and over again. So those are my pens. She also does drill an extra hole at the top if you want a straightener or a multi-placer up there. She actually also makes these metals and multi-placers. So since I don't multi-place, I didn't get that, but she makes metal tips, and you can have it double-sided. So you can have a single tip here and a double tip out here, a multi-placing tip out there. Pretty cool, huh? So very unique ideas. I love that. And there you go. Now, that is the last of the pens. And I kept wondering why my pen case was not getting filled up yet. See, I bought this pen case on Etsy, and the running joke is this holds 100 pens. And the running joke is that I have to stop when I fill this up. See, each page has 10. And I'm coming nowhere close to it. Except for now I see what happened, because I knew I was buying them. They've been in the bags waiting to be unbagged and boxed. So now I'm going to have a more filled pen case, and I got to see how many I got, because I don't know. But now I can start using all these and getting them out of these bags. I've been sitting here for months. So once again, I appreciate you coming over here and watching all this pen craziness over here. Okay, so folks, y'all shine bright and don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Bye now.